It's your girl Salon Distort. Hey, okay, Hailing Empress. I'm actually giving you sort of an introduction at the beginning because I know it records this or whatever. And also, I'm recording the screen because I want to see if they're going to try to like mess with the screen and all that. So then that way I can keep that as more evidence. I'm also going to keep the recording and share the recording because they're going to try to stop the recording from going through too, because that's what they do. Because they're fucking cowards. All these people, all these so-called organizations are cowards. It is what it is. I'm gonna wait a little bit because there are people in the background. I'm let some people come in, but you're not gonna want to miss this. I want everybody to hear this because the time has come for me to actually stop playing around. I've actually been holding back. I've been being nice. I haven't been saying anything. I haven't said much of what I really could say. As most of y'all know, I am a master shaman, an energy healer, an earth angel. I am anointed. I am God's anointed. I am here to purge this world of lies and deceit. I am the way, the truth, and the light. No one can go before the Father unless they go before the Son. And nobody can go before either or unless they get purged through holy fire. And that's what I am. And that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to do a job, not serving nobody's cult, not serving nobody's group, not being nobody's organization, not, you decrypt notes and letters and be with people that want to be mysterious and not chase after people that don't want to chase after me. I don't chase nobody. If you don't want to be in my life, then get the hell out of my way and stop being nosy. It's that simple. If you don't want to come to me the right way, then get the hell out of my way and stop being nosy. It's that simple. I have no time to play games with anyone. I have no time to deal with any of your nonsense. There's no one on this rock, and I mean this earth, as far as man, no man will govern anything I do in my life. Only God. So if you want to keep trying to fight that and want to battle that, then you will lose. Because I'm not here to lose. And the more you fight me, and actually I like when you guys fight me, because the more you fight me, the more I want to push harder, the more I want to keep fighting, the more I want to keep going. If you continue, you mess with my finances, you mess with my children, you mess with my life, you mess with my background, you illegally wiretap me, all this other good stuff, all to keep things under wraps that I haven't even said yet. However, now I'm going to say something because you done did the most. Now I'm going to say something. Hi to those who are just now coming in. Hit the like button, please. Stay in here. You're going to want to hear this because a lot of the times, like I said, I was telling people I haven't said anything because due to the fact that I'm one of them people that, I stay in the background, I do what I got to do. But you know what? The fact of the matter is I'm here to serve the Lord. I'm not here for anybody else. I don't give a shit about your cult group. I don't give a shit about what your powerful organization or how powerful you think you fucking are, but you're really not. And the mere fact that all of you had to come up against me, who's more powerful, me or you? I'm thinking me. So the simple fact of the matter is that I'm going to stay happy, and the fact that most of you don't even want people to be happy. This is the exposure of this BS world of so-called powers that be that don't want people to be happy. They do not want you to be happy. They literally fight you tooth and nail to not be happy. But they want you to be miserable, doing evil fuck shit all day, and living with money. What's good at having money if you can't use it to be happy? What's the good of eating food if you can't be happy eating the food that you done paid your blood, sweat, and tears for? What is the good of that? Half of y'all got money, you're so miserable that you got to get more and more stuff or take more and more off of people because you ain't got no soul inside. But yet you're looking on the outside what good is it for a man to gain the things of this world, but leave without his soul? That's not a thing. You keep looking for the outer things. Everybody keeps looking for the outside things. But like none of this, I done been around and hung around and ate and drank and whatever. None of this stuff appeals to me. Do you know why I am who I am? I love me. The me that God made me. The me that I am. The me that has a mission in life to be able to bring about the changes in this world. The me that wants people, to love one another. The me that wants to live a God-fearing life. That is the me that I love. And I'm not going to change that for nobody. I don't give a shit who it is. I said, you ain't got enough money in the world to fucking change me. That's how that works. You ain't got enough things in the world to change me. This world, there's nothing in this world that I want. I done had it all. There's nothing that I want. If I got to continue to work for the Lord like this, then I will do it like this. But I know who I am. And see, the problem is I had too many people trying to stop who I am. I'm going to take off my Bluetooth just in case something goes out. Okay. The problem is I had too many people. Hi, how are you? So the problem is I had too many people trying to stop who I am. I had government officials, and this is what I'm getting out. I got government officials up here remote viewing my tablet, the one that I got now. I got to literally screen record my tablet as I'm saying this so I can use it as evidence in court. They remote view my stuff. They hack into my bank accounts. They just recently canceled my TikTok because of where I was. So I'm in San Bernardino, California. Most of you know I am a master shaman, a psychic medium, a psychic investigator, and I solve cold cases. I done solved many, many cold cases along the way, me traveling around the United States. I was on the East Coast as well. I'm from the East Coast. A lot of the times, these government officials would follow me and steal my phone from me, so they would make it hard for me to get a hold of my accounts and things of that nature. They stole ID from me. They basically try to put roadblocks in my journey, if you want to call it like that, all because of the knowledge of the things that I know. Now, I haven't officially even said everything that I knew, but now I'm going to say it because just this morning, they woke up and they decided they wanted to suspend my TikTok account because they didn't want me to put out this live. But they're going to try to not let this recording record. But I'm going to record it anyway. And like I said, I'm going to use it as evidence in court. And pretty soon I'm going to own TikTok and YouTube at this point. Because of the amount of stuff that they done did is ridiculous. They're literally telling on themselves. So what they don't want me to share with you is that all throughout these mountains over here, and I don't know if you can see that because my thing is kind of dusty. We're going to go like this with the screen. So all throughout these mountains over here and over there across the street, they have what they call like traveling. It's basically foothills. That's why they call it foothills. But they have facilities. And there's one particular above there, government facility, government funded facility. So that lets me know. And then right over on the other side of the bridge is one of the largest trafficking and reproducing plants and facilities I have ever seen. And when I say I have ever seen, I have ever seen. They literally got they literally got JCPenney Logistics pretending to be JCPenney Logistics when you know how logistics is really counting the numbers of what you got and how much supply you got and how much and what's in demand and supply and demand basically. So to all those that don't know logistics, what a logistics company does is basically supply and demand and counts what they have in supply, how many people they have in demand, blah, 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 blah. So, and I'm just speaking in layman's terms. So, that building is to be able to count how many women, children, men, or whatever that they are basically trafficking. Oh, and guns and drugs and things of that nature. Now, I literally sat there there's a Denny's up there on the other side. I literally sat here on the other side of the bridge and encountered every last major corporation's trucking company come from there helping. So that means to tell me all these big giants, all these and now don't get me wrong, some are there because they were forced to be there by other people, and some are there because because they wanted to be, because they sold their soul for money, basically. I inquired every other major trucking company or industrial company there. We're talking Target, Walmart, JB Hunt. Oh, by the way, JB Hunt International is literally all up in this as far as trafficking and all that goes. So you got them. What did I say? Walmart, Target, JB Hunt International, WeHe, I mean, every major corporation. I mean, even the dang food companies. Even the food. Oh, and don't get me started with Amazon, because Amazon is doing a lot more than shipping packages. I can tell you that much. And I'm near the famous Route 666 or whatever, 66. Get your kicks on Route 66. Oh yeah, you get your kicks over there. Not to mention, I'm pretty sure that they're doing a lot of legal sex over there across the bridge here too. So since the government wants to interfere in my life and steal my money and still try to steal my time and my energy and not give me nothing back, apparently what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it a point to expose theirs. I'm going to make it a point to destroy your shit. Because see, the only difference between you and me is the fact that you can just take stuff away from me because I have nothing to do with none of this involvement to begin with. But I'll break down your entire industry, your companies. I don't care what it is. And there's nothing that anybody can do about it. Why? Because I've been anointed by God to do so. And I will do my job regardless if you want me to or not. It's that simple. I'm not here to perch on nobody's shoulder and tell them, oh, do good and do this and be here and be this. No, that's not what I'm for. You're grown people. You should already know what's right from wrong. It's that simple. You're grown. You know better. You know what you're doing is wrong. You know you keep doing it. Literally, I could be sitting here trying to be in peace and quiet, and I'll have people do the whole gang stalking program or back and forth and all this other stuff like that. And make it so bad, they get other people involved, and all these other people are okay with doing that. Let me tell you something. If you see something wrong and you don't say nothing, I can tell you right now, to me, you're just as guilty as the person that's doing it. There is no sin greater than the other. A sin is a sin. Period, point blank. I don't care if it's murder. I don't care if it's rape. I don't care what it is. It is what it is. So anyway, I'm going to come back later. And I'm going to talk about some more stuff because they want to continue, like I said, they want to continue to be in my business. But yet they want to turn around and give me their ass to kiss. So I'm going to expose all of their business. So as long as they keep digging in my finances or remote viewing me or wiretapping me or sending people my way that are fake and phony and constantly want to be in my face and constantly want to talk shit, I'm going to constantly continue to expose all of this. This is my job. This is what God has anointed me to do. And I won't change it for anybody. I'm not going to change that. This is who I am. If you don't like it, move around. I did not ask you to be in my life. I didn't even ask for this position. God gave it to me. So if you have a problem with it, go take it up with him. Good luck. Good luck, because I don't even win arguments. I be wanting to quit because I can't stand half of y'all every day. Does he let me quit? Hell no. But it is what it is. I literally